Hi, lovely day, and I'm not gonna stick on focus on my mental health, but just to give you a picture of where I'm at. This is just quite bad today. But for my mental health, I'm continuing with the videos, and I don't even know if you can see anything other than a black silhouette. There must be something here with regards to just expressing. I've never really done that before since I was probably a kid, or at home as an early teenager. Really, it's been a good probably 20 years since I've had freedom in expression, and I guess that's an element of what's going on. And I know. Because I'm a man, and because I'm an adult, and because I want to claim certain control over myself and the way I communicate and my emotions, it's hard to admit that expressing can be helpful. I guess a lot of people are probably the same, especially men. I suppose for myself it's difficult because not only am I a man, not only because my life has taken it to extremes, not because I've tried, but just because where my life has gone. I'm emotionally in control of expression, and I only do it in controlled ways, but obviously with these videos that's what I'm doing, and I can't deny given the current circumstances in my life, that it does nothing to humble myself and pick up a phone and speak to whoever just to express. Unfortunately, it's not even unfortunate, it's just a circumstance. I don't really have anybody in particular I can do that with at present. I have had one or two offers from you out there, and I guess I don't really know how to do that, so it's easier for me to just pick up this video and put it on Facebook and YouTube. I don't have to deal with the social etiquette side of thing when I've already disgraced myself to the world, so I've got nothing to really think about there. As you can tell, I've taken 4 minutes to get nowhere in what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just expressing. I don't expect anybody to listen. Maybe one person listens for 10 seconds here, another person for 20 seconds there, and that's enough. It doesn't really matter. Ultimately, I'm expressing. And to keep it constructive and practical, I thought I'd share something that has a point of view. I've mentioned before, I'm quite good with technology. That's one of the few things I find interesting other than spirituality in this life. And not only am I interested in it, but I'm quite clued up on it. I have an aptitude for it, and it's just a realization lately that essentially we are in the future right now. I can't. I keep looking at the world, and it keeps coming back with the same thing. The future is now. I walk down the street, and at the end of the road, there's a retro-styled double-decker bus with a massive LED signboard on the side, and it's going past, and it's silent because it's electric, or at least it's electric start and electric in its lower gears and push drive. I don't know what it's called. And then you walk along, and everyone's whizzing along on their silent electric two-wheeled scooters with face masks on, and that's really just, the bus going along at the end of the street is like something from Minority Report, really. What's really taken me by surprise is I've been doing some retail therapy lately. I've not really had the chance to do that again since I was in my teens, and I've had the ability to do that lately, and well, you're all aware I'm well in need of some sort of therapy. So I've been doing some retail therapy lately, and I went a bit mad. This isn't like me at all, but there was reason, and I'll just leave it there. I purchased I still struggle to believe it. I can't foresee a need in my life for it, but nonetheless, I purchased a virtual reality headset. It's not the one where you play games. I'm not a game player, so it would have been pointless, but it was the latest one, and it's more of the business orientated version. As I said, it was a bit spontaneous. There was no real logic to it in the sense of needing it in my life. But nonetheless, I purchased it at an extortionate cost. And anyway, what I'm trying to get at is I'm 34, and I've been following technology pretty closely since my early teens, pretty closely, and I'm autistic about things, so I'll just leave it there with you. And really, in my lifetime, the biggest technological jump that we've seen is the iPhone, up until now. And if I'm absolutely honest about my assessment of the iPhone, the only reason it was so good, so much of a technological jump, was because of Apple. And they totally manipulated the ecosystem, the market at the time, to hand feed their product. And I'll leave it there. I won't go into any more details. You'll have to trust me or think I'm mad. Doesn't really matter. But we've not really had a massive jump in technology my whole life. That was until I put these glasses on. I can't tell you what we're on the cusp of in terms of technology as a result of my experience of this virtual reality headset. My viewpoint is that if an average person who's not really into technology imagines a virtual reality headset and taking into account reality in this world where we're at, imagines what a really far out there experience could be. That's where it is. That's where I believe it is. So if an average person who doesn't really follow technology was to project out, then I'm repeating myself, what the best case trippy, far out there experience of a virtual reality headset could be. That's where we're at now, and I don't think that's ever happened, really. That where we can project forward with our minds as a possibility is coming into fruition. So, I mean, look, it would take a lot to surprise me with technology, and I've been using it for 2-3 days now, and I just can't believe my eyes. I can't believe the experience of how real it is, and I'll give you a little rundown of what it's like and what we can expect. But really, it's early stage technology still, and I don't really expect this specific model to take the world by storm. I think it's more laying down the footprint for what's to come with technology. Maybe once Apple jumps on board again, they'll take what other companies have already started and just do the same thing, abuse the market and use their slightly better design to sell a product. But right, I'll get, so the current virtual reality market is really game orientated, so they're just for like souped up PlayStations and Xboxes in virtual reality. Now, the current setup is that you need quite a high-end desktop unit there. Most of them have wires going from the headset to the computer, and I mean, I haven't been following it too in depth to know, but I think a lot of them require like sensors around the room to see you. So it's quite an involved setup, and that's just to play games. Now, I've purchased what is the HoloLens 2, if any of you might be interested. It's the HoloLens 2 by Microsoft. So, as I said, it's more business orientated. But you put it on, and it's a standalone unit. There are no wires. There are no external computers. It's all contained within itself. And there are no external sensors. Again, it's all within the unit, and it's quite sleek compared to a lot of the units I've seen. So I don't know how they're doing it technologically in terms of technology, but you put it on, and the first thing you're asked to do is hold out your hand. It recognises your hand, and essentially your wrist becomes the new start menu. So anything you want to start in terms of programs, applications, you need to hold out your wrist, and the unit senses it. But all the while, it's scanning your outside environment, so you can see it taking in all the different contours and shapes of your room. It scans it in like triangulated mesh is the right word. And all the while I was saying that, it was like this little kid in the back of my head was wanting to say, oh, tell him about Thetanism. Basically, Thetans, an external alien race, blah, blah, blah. They reminded me of this technology because it is quite high advanced technology, and they're aliens, so they've got to be dealing with advanced technology, and it was triangles. Thetans, once you get into it, Thetans are 3, basically. They have a strong 3 energy. They have a very strong triangle energy, if I think about them, and I'll leave it there. I don't really want to go into that too much. So anyway, it creates a mesh of the external environment, and really at present you'll have to imagine it like using a Windows computer or a Mac computer. You open your Windows, you open your applications, and really that's as far as it's taken it. It's the applications aren't there to really maximize it at present, but if you take into account what Microsoft has put down as the foundation work, it's down to other companies now if they really want to come on board to something quite remarkable and take it to the next level. Because if they don't, it gets left there. But you right, so you put on the glasses, you're at home, you're in whatever room you're in, and it really does make a floating screen in midair. So you can open up an internet web page and you can make it whatever size you want, a small, 14-inch screen, or you can blow it up to a 50-inch screen, and it's just floating there in midair. Then basically you move about, and it remembers where that screen was, and it will always be there until you go back to it and close it. And when I say you can move around this thing, and you forget basically that you're looking at a hologram. It becomes so real. You can change the brightness until it's, the pixels get really clear, and it's very trippy, man. It's like I've taken a few drugs, and there aren't a lot that really do compare to the experience I'm having with this VR headset. But I've not really tried the applications. They're a bit what's the word? They're a bit I'll get there. It begins with P and it's on the tip of my tongue, so you'll have to bear with me. You create virtual gardens or some faff and graffiti spray paint for another one, but we'll wait to see what can really become of this. I know just by chance around the same time I installed a new television, an internet television thing, so I don't have a physical set. It's just a small box I plug into the wall, and it beams it to all my devices, my computer, my iPad, etc. And just by chance there was an application already in the store that allows me to watch TV in virtual reality, and I can make a screen any size, and I put it there on my mirror. I've got like a massive 70-inch mirror with a beautiful border, and yeah, it will cover the whole mirror. It's ridiculous, and I can watch TV as I'm moving around my room, and it will stay there. But hey, it's I really can't. I don't have the energy to get into proper analysis today, and I just hope you're all aware of how sick this technology can really become. In my head, the picture I've seen online, I really don't want to get into it, so I'll keep it very short. That picture I see online from time to time, or I have done, of some teenage kid in the future in his room like a heroin addict with a virtual reality headset on, sitting there shaking, and that stays in my mind. And the one comment I have that I'm going to express, and that's it, is why take the risk, man? Yeah, and I just hope you lot are all on board with the good and the bad of this thing, the beauty, because it's the first bit of technology I can say is beautiful. It really is that big a step in technology, so it's remarkable. We are all on the cusp of something, I'm expressing that to the world because of where I am in my life, and I've got nothing more to say. I've expressed. It's a nice day.